What are you going to do with your sin? We've talked about excusing it. We've talked about hiding it. But you can't wallow in it. Don't wallow in your sin. This is Thursday, April the 18th, 2013. Today is Helen Thomas's birthday. Happy birthday, Helen, and may God bless you. Don't wallow in your sin. The story in 2 Samuel chapter 2 was talking about some people who did some terrible things, and they were lost. They regarded Belial as the true God and not as the God Jehovah. They stole offerings from God in verse 14. They bullied the people of God. They committed adultery right in the temple. They caused God's people to follow them and transgress. They wallowed in sin. And God warned them by Samuel in chapter 3 and an unnamed prophet in chapter 2, verse 34. And they were killed in chapter 4, verse 11. And their father, Eli, died at the news in chapter 4, verses 12 through 18. And then his daughter gave birth to a child, and everybody knows that child's name. It was Ichabod. The glory hath departed. Now, folks, don't wallow in sin, because it will come back to destroy you. Don't brag on sin. Don't wallow in it. Don't continue in it. The prodigal son in Luke chapter 15, verses 11 through 32. He wallowed in the hog pen of sin and then literally lived in the hog pen and ate with the hogs because he wallowed in sin. Folks, wallowing in sin is being proud of it and enjoying it despite knowing it's wrong. But that old prodigal, he'd come to his senses after he'd had a belly full of husk and hog slop. He decided, I got it better at the Father's house. And he did a smart thing. He went back home and confessed he was a sinner. And his daddy said, forget it, you're a son. And he forgave him and restored him. May that be your strength for today and your hope